All right, so today is a travel day. Been in Ho Chi Minh for about 2.5 weeks, going to Da Nang, which is the middle portion of the country, a coastal city, a lot of beaches. My flight's in about 3 hours, but before I go, I'm going to grab a bowl of pho, one of my favorite spots in Ho Chi Minh. They actually stir fry their beef before putting it in the bowl, and they top it off with a lot of green onions. Super delicious, but let's eat. Coffee flavor. Because Vietnam is so hot, there's no better way to end a meal than ice cream.
Hey boss.
Yes, how are you?
Fine.
Good. Just want to go over what I read in my devotional while I'm waiting on my flight. This comes from Isaiah 6. In the year that King Uzziah died, I saw the Lord, high and exalted, seated on a throne. The train of his robe filled the temple. Above him were seraphim, each with 6 wings. With 2 wings they covered their faces, with 2 they covered their feet, and with 2 they were flying. They were calling to one another, Holy, holy, holy is the Lord Almighty. The whole earth is full of his glory. At the sound of their voices, the doorposts and thresholds shook. The temple was filled with smoke. Woe to me, I cried, I am ruined. For I am a man of unclean lips. I live among a people of unclean lips. And my eyes have seen the King, the Lord Almighty. Just to give some background of this passage, King Uzziah was a king who was very prosperous in his time. He ruled for over 50 years and was regarded as a godly king. And a lot of people respected him for his authority and his power of being a good and righteous king. So when he died, there was a sense of fear and hopelessness. Someone with that power and leadership passing away, it meant that there might be some instability, a lot of unknowns. And this is when the Lord appeared to Isaiah, and he got this illustration of being in the throne room. It says, I saw the Lord high and exalted, seated on a throne. The train of his robe filled the temple. Back in the day, what a long train meant was the authority of a king. The person wearing it, they were not very mobile. They were meant to be seated on a throne and rule. It says here, the train of his robe filled the temple. This signifies the authority of God. It says, above him were seraphim, each with 6 wings. With 2 wings they covered their faces, and 2 they covered their feet. And with 2 they were flying. They were calling to one another, Holy, holy, holy. You guys can Google what a seraphim looks like. Majestic angels, and some illustrate them as burning with fire. And it says, after they shouted, Holy, 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 at the sound of their voices, the doorposts and thresholds shook. The temple was filled with smoke. So just by them uttering holy, the whole throne room shook. You could imagine the level of exaltation if beings like that had to cover their faces, cover their feet, and respect just how glorious God is. I think the context for us in this message is sometimes when we see this world and all the negative news, how it just seems like things are coming off the hinges. But I think as believers, sometimes we, wonder subconsciously, where is God in all of this? Just like when King Uzziah died, and there is a sense of anticipating what's next. We can hold steadfast in the fact that God is seated on the throne and still being worshipped for his holiness. I think that's good news for a lot of us, that this world is not dictated by humans, any lies or schemes that the devil can come up with. God is and will always be enthroned and worshipped for his holiness. I think we can all be encouraged by that. That's it.
Xin chào.
All right, just got to the hotel. Let's check it out. First, the bathroom. I like the fact that this building is newer, so everything is just clean and modern. This, of course, is the shower. It bleeds into the sleeping area. Got glass right here. You can roll down the shades for privacy. I like the color of the tiles. Nice touch. Going into the main area, you got yourself 2 beds, TV, small sit-down area, and the city of Da Nang. Alright, so when I was looking for a place to stay in the city, I initially looked at Airbnb. But did some more research and realized that hotels are equivalent in price, if not a little bit cheaper. Ended up going with this place mainly for the fact that it comes with amenities. This place has a gym, a swimming pool, and also a breakfast buffet, which is a big deal because being in Ho Chi Minh, after a while, having to plan for every meal, every event, every single day, after a while it becomes a little bit exhausting. So having some semblance of a routine in the morning, that's going to be really huge, just to, you know, turn off my brain for a little bit. And also they have American food, so definitely going to enjoy that. Yeah, chose a hotel this time. It's considered 4 stars. I'm not sure what that really means, but a lot of good reviews online. So far so good. Right now it's 6:40. Going to wash up and head out into the city to grab some dinner. Let's see what we can find. We're here in Da Nang. Alright, so headed to a night market. This one is called Suntra. It's only a couple blocks away from the hotel, so super convenient. I'm reading that's newer night market for the city. It's really close to one of their more famous attractions, the Dragon Bridge. And so let's see what we can find there. Supposedly Da Nang, they're known for their seafoods, but Da Nang so far definitely is more or less dense than Ho Chi Minh, which is a nice change. Ho Chi Minh's really busy, so after a while it just feels like you're suffocating a little bit, but a lot more wide open here. But I just got here, so what do I know? I could tell we're getting close. It smells really good. For reference, 500,000 dong is about 20 bucks. So for all that, this guy right here, 2 million dong, it's about 80 bucks. They also have beef, chicken, sausage. I'm gonna do a quick walk around first before I decide what to eat. Oh my god. Pork belly.
Không phần quay lửa đi, có một phần tung trứng nè.
Đây này mới lấy ra còn kia.
A little bit overwhelming. Oh man, they got sweet corn. Yeah. Kebab here looks fantastic as well. They got rolled ice. Alright, I think I'm going to save lobster for another night. I'm gonna grab a bunch of skewers, rolled ice cream, and maybe sweet corn.
Đây còn đi nữa. Nhiều lắm nè.
I'm so happy I'm going to start running and working out again, because I could tell Da Nang, with this kind of environment, I can get in trouble. Too much to eat. Thank you very much. Got Oreo. Pretty good. I think it's a bit more icy than the ones I had in Chicago. But nonetheless, refreshing. I don't think I'll have room for the corn, but I'll definitely be back here. All right, leaving the market now, heading towards the Dragon Bridge. I just got to the main portion of the bridge. Here's the dragon. And apparently on the weekends, fire shoots out of the mouth. I'm not sure how well it will come out on camera, but this thing is pretty massive. The body goes all the way, I believe, to the end of the bridge. Wow, Da Nang. My Grab driver was telling me that this city is expanding very quickly, a lot of construction going on. All right guys, we just got to Da Nang. It's only been one night. Can't wait to explore the city more. Till next time guys, see ya.